Statue Hunter 75 coming here to you with a video of a piece that I've waited a long time for. It's one of my favorite video games of all time. It's a well-known fact that I love Street Fighter and Gears of War, and I got the custom edition with the gold Lancer, the exclusive edition, because when I used to play Gears of War 2, when I was ranking up to my level 100, which I eventually hit, I always used the gold Lancer. I don't know why, I just liked it. So that's why I got the gold Lancer edition. I have mixed emotions about this piece. It's from one of my favorite sculptors, Erick Sosa. So I have no problem at all with the sculpt. The sculpt is amazing. The details on it are epic, to coin the phrase from the makers of the game. But what I'm disappointed with is the production value of this piece. I'll start with all the negatives first, and then I'll get into the positives, because yes, I really do love it. I like it a lot, but let me tell you why I'm disappointed. And I usually don't tear apart statues, but I'm going to tell you why. First off, it feels very top heavy. This little base here, it feels like this could crack at any time. Hopefully it's sturdy, but it's very... honestly, it seems poorly produced. Let me tell you why I'm upset, okay? A, the Lancer looks like it's like about to smack him in the head. It should be straighter up. It's wobbly, so as you can see, it's supposed to be like that. You see how much? Look at how much lean. Do you see how much lean there is there? It's supposed to be like that. So the metal peg inside here is actually coming loose. Let me see if I can show you without damaging the piece. I'll try my best here, because every time I touch this thing I feel like it's going to break. But I don't know if you can see that peg, but it's loose. You see how it's loose? Look at it wiggle. It's almost coming out of the statue. So that's how it connects to light up. The light up feature is great. Like, there's so many good things about this statue. It's just so many other scary things. Like, look at, watch. See how much it leans? That just frightens me. Another thing I was disappointed about was it came damaged. With all those fragile marks, it still was cracked. And nothing a little glue won't fix. But that's very aggravating that it's damaged like this. Well, why don't I show you how else it was damaged? Take a look at this. Okay, you ready? Ready for a surprise? Oh, his head comes off. And there's no magnet. The glue just came completely off, I guess. I don't know, I mean, the head's amazing. The sculpt in the face is amazing. The hair, the bandana. But that's really pathetic. Very cheaply made. Look at that. The glue can't even hold, if it was supposed to or not. I mean, there's no magnet here. This isn't supposed to come off. So I'm a little disappointed, to say the least, about that. I think he's back in the way he should be. I mean, I can glue that too, but, you know, my wife paid about $450 for this piece. Shouldn't have to do that. You know, if you're going to cost that much, it should be good quality. So, I don't know, you know, let me be fair. I've emailed Triforce, I've sent them pictures, so let me give them a chance to respond. You know, let me show you. By the way, I'm sorry I didn't even get into the box, because I was a little upset. The Gears of War Epic Collectors, the Gears of War SC Collection, Epic SC Collection, I have no idea what that means, but Gears of War 2, Gold Lancer Edition, Marcus Fenix. This is number 23 of 100. Epic Scale bust. Okay, it's the Epic Scale Collection. It's done by Epic Games, who obviously are the developers of Gears of War, and Triforce, who made the statue, who poorly produced the statue. The side of the box, and it's very dark to see. The box is very dark, but it's basically a picture of Marcus Fenix standing full. That's what they should have did, was a full statue. That would have been beautiful. Nothing wrong with the bust, but don't get me wrong, I like the piece. The back is very dark. You really can't read it just because of the... Well, actually, let me flip this over so you can see it. Alright, so I'll try and get the glare out. But I want to point this out. Gears of War, Gold Lancer Edition, Marcus Fenix, Epic Scale Bust. Triforce, you know, there's a little statement about them and their statue here. It says Kevin Lanning. Okay. When creating Marcus Fenix, our main goal was to inject as much personality and character into the model as possible. While we wanted Marcus to be both heroic and tough, we also wanted a bit of his darker side to be visible throughout. I'm extremely proud to say Triforce went above and beyond in bringing those qualities to this epic scale bust of Marcus Fenix. Okay, so I guess he's one of the creators, you know, but I mean, that's fine and everything, but you think you would give credit to the sculptor who sculpted this beautiful piece. The sculpt is Erick Sosa, one of my favorite sculptors. And all they do for Erick Sosa is they give him this little tiny credit here, Triforce, Erick Sosa sculptor. But yet they give Kevin Lanning this big picture, like, I guess he invented the character Marcus Fenix. I really don't know, but, you know, he got this huge picture. Usually, you know, with Erick Sosa's statues, he's got a picture on the back, you know, because he sculpted it. But, you know, whatever. That's what happened. But back to the statue and my disappointment and non-disappointment. If Triforce makes it right, that'll be great. You know, we'll give him a shot. I emailed them. I sent them pictures of all the damage. And, you know, look at this. This is also shabby. Check this out. I know I'm tearing into this, but it's the truth. The battery doesn't even fit the way it's supposed to fit. It's supposed to pop in there. I don't know if you can even see it, but there's a little lip there, right there. And the battery won't even fit in. So you have to actually... You have to rest the battery to get, look at that. It's so badly done. I'm sorry I gotta watch my camera work here, but to get it to work, to show you, I have to do this. And that way it'll turn on. The light up feature is good. I'll give them that. And that, you know, that goes over that like that, but you gotta have the battery loosely attached. The light up feature is cool. The cogs with the real chain, that's a nice touch. It's awesome. I mean, don't get me wrong, it is epic. It's hard to see him with the light because of the Lancer hanging over his head that blocks it out and gives a lot of shadow, so I apologize if the video quality isn't that good. But the light on the Lancer is awesome. The light up feature is really cool, and the shoulder light almost makes like the clear glass light up too on the aimer, the sights from the Lancer. I mean, there's just a lot of epic detail on this, like the fabric. It looks real. It looks like real fabric. Some people might complain and say the gun is a little too small. The length of the Lancer looks fine, but like, because if they made it any bigger, it would look too big. But when you look at his finger, it almost looks like it's not going to fit in where it goes in the gun. Hard to see through the camera, but if you're looking at it live, his hand looks a lot bigger than the little trigger hole there, but that's no major problem. The details on his costume are epic, and it almost looks like one of the Ash people from Gears of War 3. That's really cool. I mean, the base, the sculpt, everything is awesome. I mean, Erick Sosa did an amazing job. No complaints here. I like how it lights up like just like in the game. All of his costume lights work. I mean, Triforce does do a good light up feature. I'll give him that. I just wish the sculpt was a little bit better quality. And I wish the gun, you know, I wish the arm wasn't loose. You can see the gap there where it's supposed to be flush and tight. I hope over time this doesn't end up snapping, like, because that peg doesn't, you know. Well, that's not major as long as it doesn't, you know, wear. But we'll see what Triforce does, because, I mean, my wife paid $450 for this, and it's got a cracked collar and the head's cracked, you know, broken. Come on. And you know, this isn't fitting properly, but whatever. We'll see what they do. I love the cog in the base. I mean, it is huge. That's my hand. It's a good size. It's a big piece, and it's really nice. Let's look at the light up feature with the love the Gold Lancer, one of my favorite weapons in the game. Let's look at the light up feature in the dark. Pretty damn cool. It's nice and bright. So, you know, overall, I'm very happy with the sculpt and the size, and it is epic. It would just be a hell of a lot nicer if the quality of distribution was better. Well, you know, I'll give them a chance. We'll see what they do to rectify the situation based on the emails I sent them. But I mean, I don't know. I waited so long for this to come out, and I emailed them so many times. They finally got back to me like 3 months after I emailed them. So they're not very quick to respond with customer service. It's not like this sideshow or anything. So we'll see what happens. But the face on Marcus Fenix is awesome. The bandana is beautiful. Let me shut the lights off so you can go back to seeing the, you know, the quality of the sculpt. That just goes over that like that. I mean, that fits on it perfectly and nicely. His hair looks awesome. I mean, it looks real. It looks like you're really... Look at that. That looks like his head from the back of the game, you know? The detail on his cog outfit is nuts. It's Marcus Fenix dead on. Erick Sosa really nailed it. It looks good. No complaints. The paint application is good. A lot of people were worried that like it wouldn't be as good as the like Comic-Con one. But this looks pretty damn good. I got no complaints with the paint or anything. I just have complaints with the sturdiness and the lifetime of the statue I'm a little worried about. But everything else looks great. Application on the lance is good. We'll see what happens. We'll see what they do. But this is Statue Hunter 75 here with your Gears of War 2 Gold Lancer Edition Marcus Fenix Epic Scale Bust from Triforce and Epic Games. Sculpted by Erick Sosa. Have a good night, everyone.